Imagine waking up every day with unstoppable energy, knowing exactly what you need to do to create the life you want. No more drifting, no more excuses, just clarity, confidence, and results. The truth is, success isn't an accident. It's not luck, it's a science. And that science is built on daily habits. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your daily standards. If you want an extraordinary life, you need to master the fundamentals, the things that shape your mindset, your relationships, your finances, and your future. Today, we're diving into the 10 things you must work on every single day to create massive transformation. These aren't just ideas. They're the building blocks of an unstoppable life. You master these, you master your destiny. And it all starts with one thing, your attitude. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. It's the lens through which you view the world, the filter that determines whether you see opportunities or obstacles. Every day you have a choice. Will you let circumstances control you, or will you take charge of your emotions and your perspective? The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never face setbacks. They're the ones who refuse to let setbacks define them. They get up, they adapt, and they keep pushing forward with unwavering belief. When challenges arise, and they will, your attitude determines whether you see them as a reason to quit or a reason to grow. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you respond. Life will test you, people will doubt you, circumstances will challenge you, but if you develop the habit of approaching everything with a positive and resilient attitude, you'll start to see that every obstacle carries the seed of an opportunity. Some people look at a difficult situation and say, "Why me?" Others look at the same situation and say, "What can I learn from this?" The difference between the two, it's about choosing to see beyond the problem and focusing on the possibilities. It's about rewiring your brain to recognize that struggles don't break you, they build you. Think about the greatest achievers in history, leaders, inventors, athletes, entrepreneurs. They all had moments when they could have given up. They all faced failure, criticism, and hardship, but they kept going because they had trained their minds to see failure as feedback, not finality. They understood that attitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about having the mental toughness to keep moving forward even when it isn't. Your energy, your presence, your ability to inspire others, it all stems from your attitude. People gravitate toward those who uplift them, those who radiate confidence and certainty. If you walk into a room full of doubt, negativity, or frustration, that energy spreads. But if you walk in with certainty, positivity, and a belief that things will work out, people will follow that. That's why your attitude isn't just about you, it impacts everyone around you. Your family, your team, your colleagues, they all feed off your energy. That's why it's your responsibility to master it. How do you develop an unstoppable attitude? First, control your thoughts. What you focus on expands. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, your brain will find more things to confirm that belief. But if you train yourself to look for what's good, what's possible, and what's within your control, you'll start to shift your entire perspective. One powerful habit is to start your day by setting an intention before you even get out of bed. Decide what kind of energy you're going to bring into the day. Are you going to let negativity dictate your mood, or are you going to take charge and approach everything with strength and optimism? And finally, take responsibility. A strong attitude comes from understanding that you are in control of your life, not your boss, not the economy, not your past. You. The moment you stop blaming external factors and start owning your results, everything changes. No more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect time, just a relentless commitment to making the most of every situation. Because in the end, the people who succeed aren't the ones who had it easy, they're the ones who decided to take charge no matter what. Number 2 is communication. Communication is the bridge between you and the world. It's not just about talking, it's about connection. The quality of your relationships, your business, your influence, and your success all come down to how effectively you communicate. Think about the most charismatic leaders, the most inspiring speakers, and the most persuasive individuals. They all have one thing in common. They've mastered the art of communication. Most people think communication is about speaking, but it starts with listening. True communication is about understanding before responding. When you actively listen, when you give people your full attention, when you genuinely seek to understand their perspective, you create a bond. People don't just want to be heard, they want to be understood. If you can master this, you'll build stronger relationships in every area of your life. Then comes clarity. How often do we assume people understand us when they don't? Miscommunication creates conflict, weakens teams, and damages trust. If you can learn to express your thoughts clearly and confidently, you eliminate confusion and inspire action. Whether you're leading a business, negotiating a deal, or strengthening your relationships, clarity is power. The ability to influence and persuade is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Whether you're selling a product, pitching an idea, or inspiring a team, you need to move people to action. But persuasion isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding what people need and helping them see how you can provide it. Great communicators don't force. They guide. They tap into emotions. They paint a vision, and they make others feel empowered. One way to improve your communication is by studying great communicators. Watch their speeches, analyze their tone, observe how they connect with people. Another way is through practice. If you want to be a powerful communicator, you have to put yourself in situations where you communicate often. Speak up in meetings, engage in conversations, challenge yourself to express ideas more clearly. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Master your communication, and you'll not only transform your relationships, you'll elevate your influence, impact, and success in every area of life. Number 3 is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about motivation, because motivation is fleeting. Some days you'll feel like taking action, and some days you won't. But discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's about training yourself to follow through on your commitments no matter what. The people who achieve greatness in life don't rely on how they feel in the moment. They rely on the habits and systems they built through self-discipline. Every day, you're faced with choices. Do you hit the snooze button or get up and start your day strong? Do you stick to your workout plan or make excuses? Do you focus on the work that moves you forward or waste time on distractions? These small choices may seem insignificant, but they add up over time. Each decision you make is either reinforcing self-discipline or weakening it. And the truth is, if you don't control your habits will control you. Discipline isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your future. When you master self-discipline in your health, you have more energy. When you master it in your finances, you create security. When you master it in your work, you create opportunities. Discipline is the key to unlocking every goal you have, because it turns intentions into reality. Set yourself up for success by creating systems that make discipline automatic. If you want to eat healthier, don't rely on willpower. Change your environment by stocking your kitchen with the right foods. If you want to be more productive, schedule your most important tasks at the beginning of the day before distractions take over. Another powerful strategy is the 5-second rule. The moment you know you need to do something, count down from 5 and take immediate action before your mind talks you out of it. Action kills hesitation. And the more you train yourself to take immediate action, the stronger your discipline becomes. Discipline is also about learning to delay gratification. The difference between successful people and those who never reach their potential is the ability to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term rewards. The greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders didn't get where they are by doing what was easy or comfortable. They put in the work when no one was watching. They resisted distraction. They stayed focused on their mission. And the secret is, the more you practice self-discipline, the easier it becomes. At first, pushing yourself outside your comfort zone feels difficult. But over time, you develop mental toughness. What once felt hard becomes second nature. You start to crave discipline because you see the results. You realize that every act of discipline strengthens your confidence and your ability to control your destiny. Number 4 is mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of your success. It determines how you interpret challenges, how you handle setbacks, and how far you're willing to push yourself. Every action you take starts in your mind, and the thoughts you entertain shape your reality. If you believe you're capable, you'll find solutions. If you believe you're stuck, you won't even try. The biggest obstacle in most people's lives isn't their circumstances. It's the way they think about their circumstances. There are 2 types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, this is just how I am, I'm not good at this, I can't change. A growth mindset says, I can learn, I can improve, I can figure this out. The difference between the two is the difference between staying stuck and breaking through to the next level. Every successful person has trained themselves to develop a growth mindset. They see failures as feedback. They see obstacles as opportunities. They understand that every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. The words you use matter. Pay attention to the way you talk about yourself and your circumstances. If you constantly say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stuck, I can't do this, your brain will find ways to make those statements true. But if you say, I'm resourceful, I'm growing, I'm unstoppable, your brain will work to make that reality. Language is powerful, and the way you speak to yourself shapes your actions. You also have to train yourself to seek solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Most people get stuck in the habit of focusing on what's wrong, what's missing, and what's outside their control. But successful people train their minds to focus on possibilities, opportunities, and actions they can take. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what's the next best move? Instead of, why is this happening to me? That shift in focus changes everything. A strong mindset is also about resilience. Life will knock you down. You will face setbacks. But resilience means getting back up every time. It means refusing to let temporary failures define you. It means having an unshakable belief that no matter what happens, you will figure it out. Resilient people don't wait for things to get easier, they get stronger. They don't let external circumstances dictate their success. They take ownership and create their own path. And the truth is, your mindset is a daily practice. It's not something you develop once and forget about. Just like a muscle, it needs to be strengthened every single day. You do this by feeding your mind with empowering thoughts, surrounding yourself with the right influences, and constantly challenging yourself to grow. The stronger your mindset, the more unstoppable you become. Number 5 is time management. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and how you use it determines the quality of your life. Every single person on this planet has the same 24 hours in a day, but the difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is how they manage those hours. You either control your time or your time controls you. The key to mastering time management is to understand that being busy is not the same as being productive. Many people fill their days with tasks, but few focus on the activities that truly move them forward. It's about prioritizing the right things, eliminating distractions, and making sure that every minute you invest is working for you, not against you. The first step to mastering your time is knowing exactly what matters most. If you don't have clarity on your top priorities, you'll waste time on things that don't contribute to your goals. Every morning, before you dive into your day, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? If you don't start with intention, you'll get lost in distractions and reactive tasks. Planning your day before it starts puts you in control and ensures that you're focusing on what actually drives results. Procrastination is another enemy of effective time management. Many people put off tasks because they feel overwhelming or uncomfortable, but waiting only makes them harder. The key is to break big tasks into smaller, manageable steps and take action immediately. One of the most powerful techniques for beating procrastination is the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it's a bigger task, commit to working on it for just 5 minutes. Often, just getting started removes the resistance and builds momentum. Time management also means learning to say no. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that truly matters. Successful people are not afraid to turn down requests that don't align with their priorities. You have to protect your schedule and focus on the activities that bring the highest value to your goals. Not everything deserves your attention, and if you try to do everything, you'll end up achieving nothing meaningful. Energy management is just as important as time management. If you're exhausted, burned out, or mentally drained, it doesn't matter how well you schedule your day, you won't perform at your best. Taking care of your health, getting enough sleep, exercising, and taking breaks when needed all contribute to how effectively you use your time. The goal isn't just to do more, it's to do better. High performance comes from working at peak energy levels, not just grinding through the hours. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect. What did you accomplish? What could you have done better? Planning your next day the night before sets you up for success and eliminates wasted time in the morning. Small adjustments in how you manage your time lead to massive improvements in productivity and overall success. Number 6 is knowledge. Your mind is your greatest asset, and the more you feed it, the more valuable you become. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. The most successful people on the planet dedicate time every day to expanding their knowledge because they understand that growth never stops. Whether it's reading, listening to audiobooks, studying new skills, or surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, continuous learning is the key to staying ahead. Knowledge isn't just about consuming information, it's about applying it. Many people read books, attend seminars, and gather ideas, but few take action on what they learn. Knowledge without execution is useless. The key is to take what you learn and implement it immediately. Every time you gain a new insight, ask yourself, how can I apply this today? What action can I take to put this into practice? The more you apply what you learn, the faster you grow. The fastest way to accelerate your learning is to seek out mentors and role models. Success leaves clues, and if you study the people who have already achieved what you want, you can shorten your learning curve. Find people who are ahead of you and learn from their experiences, mistakes, and strategies. The right mentor can save you years of trial and error by giving you the exact roadmap you need. Surrounding yourself with the right people is another powerful way to expand your knowledge. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to think bigger, your knowledge and mindset will expand naturally. Seek out conversations that stimulate your thinking, that make you question your beliefs, and that force you to grow. Developing the habit of curiosity is essential for lifelong learning. The most intelligent and successful people never assume they know everything. They ask questions, explore new ideas, and challenge their own perspectives. When you approach life with curiosity, every experience becomes an opportunity to learn. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, you see them as lessons. Instead of fearing the unknown, you embrace it as a chance to grow. Writing down what you learn is one of the best ways to retain and internalize knowledge. Keeping a journal where you reflect on your insights, lessons, and key takeaways helps reinforce new information. The process of writing forces you to think deeply and organize your thoughts, making the knowledge more accessible when you need it. The best way to truly master knowledge is to teach it. When you share what you learn with others, it deepens your understanding and solidifies the information in your mind. Teaching forces you to break down complex ideas into simple concepts, which improves your ability to recall and apply what you know. Investing in your knowledge is one of the highest return activities you can do. Unlike material possessions, knowledge compounds over time, opening doors and creating opportunities that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more valuable you become in every area of your life. Number 7 is finances. Money is a tool, and how you manage it determines whether it works for you or against you. Financial success isn't about how much you make. It's about how well you manage what you have. Many people earn a good income but still struggle because they lack control over their spending. The first step to financial mastery is awareness. Knowing exactly where your money goes every month. Tracking your expenses allows you to identify wasteful spending and redirect that money toward things that truly matter. A budget isn't a restriction, it's a plan for financial freedom. When you tell your money where to go, you gain control over your future. Saving is not about how much you have left over. It's about making it a priority. If you wait until the end of the month to save, chances are there will be nothing left. The key is to pay yourself first. The moment you receive income, set aside a percentage for savings and investments before spending on anything else. Even small amounts add up over time. The habit of saving is more important than the amount. Consistently setting aside money builds discipline and financial security. Debt can be a major roadblock to financial growth if not managed properly. Not all debt is bad, but consumer debt, like high-interest credit cards, can trap you in a cycle of financial stress. The key is to eliminate bad debt as quickly as possible while leveraging good debt, such as investments or business loans, that generate returns. Prioritizing debt repayment through strategies like the snowball or avalanche method can accelerate financial progress. Investing is essential for building long-term wealth. Saving money is important, but inflation erodes its value over time. Smart investing allows your money to grow and work for you. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or business ventures, the goal is to put your money into assets that appreciate. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. Knowledge is key. Understanding risk, diversification, and market trends helps you make informed decisions Financial literacy is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Many people struggle financially not because they don't make enough, but because they lack financial education. Reading books, listening to experts, and learning about personal finance empowers you to make smarter decisions. When you understand how money works, you take control of your financial future instead of being controlled by it. Your financial habits determine your financial future. Small, consistent actions like saving, budgeting, and investing compound over time to create financial independence. The goal isn't just to make money, it's to create a life where money is no longer a source of stress, but a tool for opportunity and freedom. Number 8 is personal development. Growth is a lifelong process, and the moment you stop improving, you start declining. Personal development is about becoming the best version of yourself by constantly expanding your skills, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. It's not just about professional success. It's about improving every area of your life, from relationships to health to mindset. The key to personal development is intentionality, actively seeking growth rather than waiting for it to happen. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. The more you understand your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and triggers, the better you can shape your life in a way that aligns with your goals. Reflection is a powerful tool. Taking time to assess your progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust your actions keeps you on the path to success. Journaling, meditation, and feedback from trusted mentors can deepen self-awareness and accelerate growth. Expanding your skill set is essential for continuous improvement. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Whether it's improving communication, leadership, problem solving, or creativity, every new skill you develop increases your value. Learning doesn't stop after formal education. It's a lifelong commitment to growing in knowledge and capability. Emotional intelligence plays a huge role in personal and professional success. Being able to manage emotions, navigate relationships, and handle stress effectively sets you apart. Self-control, empathy, and adaptability allow you to make better decisions and build stronger connections with others. Personal development isn't just about what you know, it's about how you apply that knowledge in real-world situations. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Many people avoid discomfort, but real progress requires pushing beyond limitations. Taking on challenges, facing fears, and embracing failure as a learning opportunity are essential parts of personal development. Every time you stretch yourself beyond what's comfortable, you expand your potential and build resilience. Surrounding yourself with the right influences accelerates growth. The people you spend time with shape your mindset and habits. Seeking out mentors, engaging in meaningful conversations, and being part of a growth-oriented community creates an environment that supports your development. Number 9 is purpose. Having a clear sense of purpose gives direction to everything you do. Without it, life can feel aimless, like drifting without a destination. Purpose is what fuels motivation, resilience, and passion. It's the deeper reason behind your actions. People who wake up every day with a strong sense of purpose don't need external motivation because they have an internal drive pushing them forward. Finding your purpose starts with self-reflection, asking yourself what truly matters to you, what impact you want to make, and what brings you the most fulfillment. It's not just about what you do, but why you do it. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you create. Many people wait for clarity to come, but purpose is discovered through action. Exploring different experiences, taking risks, and following your curiosity help you uncover what resonates most with you. The key is paying attention to what excites you, what challenges you in a meaningful way, and what problems you feel drawn to solve. The more you engage with life, the clearer your purpose becomes. Living with purpose requires aligning your daily actions with your long-term vision. Many people set goals without connecting them to a bigger picture, which leads to burnout or lack of fulfillment. When your goals are driven by purpose, challenges become stepping stones instead of obstacles. Difficult moments don't break you because you know why you're doing what you're doing. Having a clear purpose helps you push through setbacks with resilience and determination. Your purpose isn't just about personal success, it's about contribution. The most fulfilling lives are those that create value beyond themselves. Whether it's helping others, solving problems, or making a difference in your community, the impact you make adds depth and meaning to your journey. The more you focus on serving something bigger than yourself, the more driven and fulfilled you become. Surrounding yourself with purpose-driven individuals reinforces your own sense of direction. Being around people who are passionate, driven, and mission-oriented inspires you to stay committed to your own path. Conversations, mentorships, and collaborations with like-minded individuals fuel your purpose and keep you accountable to your vision. Purpose evolves over time. What drives you today may shift as you grow, learn, and experience more. Staying open to new possibilities, refining your direction, and continually asking yourself deeper questions ensure that you stay connected to what truly matters. The journey to living with purpose is ongoing. It's about constantly aligning who you are with what you do. Number 10 is gratefulness. Gratitude is one of the most powerful mindsets you can cultivate. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present, creating a sense of abundance instead of lack. Many people chase happiness thinking it comes from achieving more, but true happiness starts with appreciating what you already have. The ability to recognize and acknowledge the good in your life, no matter the circumstances, transforms the way you experience everything. The gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it rewires your brain. When you make a habit of focusing on what you're grateful for, you train your mind to seek out the positive. This strengthens resilience, reduces stress, and increases overall well-being. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly have lower levels of anxiety and depression because they condition their minds to find joy in the present moment rather than constantly worrying about the future. Practicing gratitude daily creates momentum. It's easy to focus on problems, setbacks, and things that aren't going well, but shifting your perspective changes your emotional state. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is to start and end your day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. Small moments, acts of kindness, and simple pleasures add up. The more you recognize the good, the more good you attract. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships. People want to feel appreciated, and when you acknowledge others, whether it's a simple thank you or a heartfelt message, you create deeper connections. Gratitude isn't just about what you receive, it's about what you give. When you show appreciation to those around you, you create an environment of positivity, trust, and respect. Challenges and hardships become opportunities for growth when approached with gratitude. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, gratitude allows you to see the lessons in difficult situations. Every experience, even painful ones, has something to teach. When you practice gratitude in tough times, you build emotional resilience and develop the ability to find strength in adversity. Living with gratitude means being present. Many people rush through life always chasing the next thing, but gratitude brings attention to the now. It's about slowing down, appreciating the moment, and recognizing the value in what you already have. The simple act of being mindful of what's good in your life creates a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. This is it. Your life is happening right now, not someday, not when things get easier. Now, every single day you have a choice. Stay the same or level up. And it all comes down to the habits you build, the mindset you cultivate, and the actions you take. Master these 10 areas, and you don't just change your life, you take control of it. You stop reacting. You stop hoping. You start creating. Your attitude, your communication, your discipline, your mindset, your time, your knowledge, your finances, your growth, your purpose, and your gratitude. When you sharpen these, you become unstoppable. So ask yourself, what will you improve today? What's the one thing you can do right now to take a step forward? Because remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Small wins every single day create massive results. This is your time. Go make it happen. And if you want more game-changing content like this, don't forget to subscribe to Tony Robbins' track, Stay Hungry, Stay Driven, and I'll see you at the top.